Right then, jumping straight on in. Hello, it's a bit of postcom me. I figured I was gonna do more postcom, but I realised I had enough postcom, so we're gonna go and complete marquee matchups. I've here I've not got it all done. I looked at the City squad, couldn't quite get that done, but I could get the Fenerbahce and Galatasaray done. Now, small mixed player pack, marquee matchup, great way to get coins, and ultimately that's what happens. So I now have Villarreal versus Barcelona done. I don't think I brought anybody here. I think everybody's first owner as normal. Honestly, marquee matchups is quite easy in the first week because it's normally like not many people have high rated cards and stuff. So it's quite easy and it's normally easy. This is the Milan Derby squad. Obviously, EA have lost the licensing rights to the both Milan clubs. I assume because they've gone over to eFootball or whatever it is, or PES, what it is. Now, I am going to open these packs because I needed stuff to complete Arsenal, Man City as a SBC. I didn't have any. I didn't either have enough players or was hoping to pack Man City or Arsenal player. And here, there was a bit of a glitchy thing where if I press right trigger for two, like it would pop that up. Pack Carlos Soler, okay, I guess. I look at that card. That's actually quite a well-rounded card, and ultimately pretty decent. So now moving on to the small prime gold players pack. This is big. Walkout, right wing, English, Premier League from Arsenal. Yeah. Obviously it's great, he's about 60k. But I really wanted Phil Foden. And for a split second, I was like, oh, please be Foden. But then, now I look back on it, I can clearly see that was Saka with the way he looked through in like the how he was blacked out. But yeah, I'm happy with Bukayo Saka. Decent card. But if you have 60k or 50k, what I think he is now, I recommend you steer clear of him. Or for me, I just couldn't get I've used him and I just couldn't get anything out of him. Like I think I don't know what his record was for me, but it wasn't good. Like here he's 60 odd k. I look in a tiny bit later in the video and he's up to like 70k, low 70, high 60s. Here he's about 60k. But yeah, at first I'm not going to complain about Saka. I was hoping he was going to be about 100, but that would have been too optimistic, I guess. I now have a look at his in games, like mostly explosive, right mid, right wing, in games, or his play styles, technical flair, whipped, and finish shot. I couldn't. I don't really notice. I don't know whether it was me not getting him involved enough to do anything, but I felt like I couldn't outpace the centre back. I couldn't dribble with him. I couldn't beat the man as such. And yeah, I was just in a bit of disbelief. I packed Saka, to be honest, thinking he was going to be better than he was. I then have a look at his roles, or in-game zones, at 85 agility, 88 balance. Should be good. For me, he felt clunky. Then inside forward plus plus, and inside forward as a right mid. Now, the formation I end up using and what you will see is quite... I think a lot of people started to migrate to it, the 4-2-4. But for now, we're going to complete Man City Arsenal. The only player I had to buy here, I think, was Kovacic for 1,300. So it didn't cost me a lot because I packed Kyrgios from something. But that is marquee matchups completed. Fairly easy, fairly straightforward. Only 1,300 coins, and I've already made that back with, say, Saka's packing Saka or just discards or whatever from that lot. But can we get anything decent from this? And I can't remember because it's been a while. And the first one is no. It's going to be striker, Gabon. It's going to be a Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who I'm like, I skip straight through. But there is a team of the week. So immediately, again, more marquee matchup has made me 70 to 80k at least, probably. But I keep him on the transfer because I just know he will be more expensive at some point over the next month, or I will use him in an SBC of some sort, whether that be the Tram that's got out, the Player of the Month Erling Haaland that's out, or an SBC that they just randomly drop. Premium Gold Players Pack, nothing special from this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, nah, not a walkout or anything. Obviously, I'm not going to complain, but we do get a Swiss striker from that Barclays WSL from Arsenal. So again, I could sell her on, but she's an 82 rated, who looks reasonably okay. But I probably should have sold her on, actually, now that I think about it. But there's also a Ram, which is key, and a Jorginho, who I think is about 1,000 to 2,000 coins, which normally he would be about 250, like 1,000 at most. But because Arsenal are required for marquee matchups, he's more expensive. So I sell him for 1,700. And here the menus feel very delayed. So that's why I think sniping's harder. And I'm making these type of mistakes more. But list him up. And then I don't list Black and Steins up, but don't understand why. But pack Raul, which is key for the team I am building, which you will see in about 5 minutes. So we're now going to go show you here some of the players I brought or have sold. I pack them Allard, but I sell her. Here, I'm now going to go start buying the players I need. So the first player we're going to go buy for the team, and why I said Realm is important, because it goes a bit Bundesliga route. First one, Serge Gnabry. Now, he is the one I use. I intend to do my ultimate power shot evolution for. I'm trying sniping him at 650. Eventually, I think I get him. I missed the first two. I think I missed the first three, in fact. Like here, I try to bid because the menus are so slow. So that's why I might make a mistake there. But this one, like 4 of them come up. I managed to get the first one. That's there. Lucky me. I made 650 coins. Saw him to the club. And now we're going to buy our second player in Kim Min-jae, as I struggle to navigate menus as normal, which doesn't surprise me. But yes, we try and buy Kim Min-jae, or we buy Kim Min-jae. I don't ever use him, because I'm going to say it now. I pack it up in Meccano, but I think I cut it out, which it doesn't surprise me because I just couldn't find where it was. I might have even been off just on a random companion that I was packing. Yeah, I don't think I noticed him packing, so I don't think I pointed it out for me to go and like, all right, here's up Meccano. But yes, I pack an up Meccano, and he's actually tradable. So when EA update his price range, I could sell him on. But yeah, I buy Kim Min-jae, who now that I look at it, he actually looks quite decent. Surprisingly, like 76 pace, 85 defending. I don't think I look at his rolls, which was a bit stupid, as rolls are quite important this year. Unless it's false 9, then I don't like it. I definitely don't like false 9 at the minute. We're now going to try and go and buy Savinho, the City's new signing, because it was between him and Doku, and they're the ones I'm going to put into stat limits for, because they get a +3 in shooting and they both look similar. But the problem I have is Savinho can only play left wing, or left mid, left wing, and he's decent, but he needs to, for me at the minute, it makes my team quite, not unbalanced, but not quite balanced rightly at the minute. And what I noticed with this in the 4-2-4, but I managed to get him for 1,300 fresh. So yeah, 2-star weak foot. So, well, the two ones I'm considering are Doku or him. Now, for me, I would much prefer Doku, just because he's a gold rare, actually, and he's slightly, in theory, he should be slightly easier to pack. But he is 30k. And I think I mentioned it earlier, in a bit later down. I want to put them in first owner. I think Evos, unless I'm desperate, will be first owner. I think that's special. But here I look at Man City centre backs, because I need one to get Savinho on full chemistry. Now, Diaz is one I was tempted to use because he was about 17k, and Ake or Stones is the next least expensive one. Then it's like Ake at like 6k, maybe 7k here. Then Gavardio is the next one. Then Akanji's almost like 10k, maybe slightly more now. I don't know how much he is, but so I'm looking at them and like Stones and Diaz. Or Diaz is expensive because of the rating, which I understand, but Ake, Gavardio, and Akanji are all roughly the same price. Akanji being the most expensive here at 10k, and then Gavardio being in the middle, and then Ake's like 6k. Gavardio's like 8. So here I'm putting in players. Obviously, I've packed a Lema. I don't know whether I'll show that or not. And then I put in Stones just to see whether the team gets chem. It works. And that is pretty much the final team I go with. Although I do buy Ruben Diaz at one point. But I'd mention that later. So I look here. I look at company because obviously I haven't packed him or thing. But I just look at him just to see what his stats are like compared to, or his play styles and stuff compared to versus Ruben Diaz's. Well, Ruben Diaz, I think, should probably have some more defensive play styles. That's just me. And stopper plus plus, maybe I could have given him a go. But I decided to go with Diaz for the time being. And like here, I'm now going to go look at evolutions. Now, I'm looking at these. Specifically the Ultimate Edition one. Because I want to put in Serge Gnabry, but like I said, I want to do it first owner. Now, yeah, I look at his roles. He will get Power Shot Plus and Magnet First Touch, and he'll get maxed at 87 shooting, and that's quite good shooting. But I don't like the false 9 position. It just doesn't seem right. It just doesn't make the team flow as much. And then here I look at what Savinho would look like in stat limits. Obviously, I want to do him first owner. That or Doku. So, obviously, keep him at 4-star skill moves. But he would look like to have just a tiny bit better shooting, which I can then boost with a Hawk or a Hunter or something. And decent dribbling. But that is now going to be it for me. I'm now going to cut over to live me. Well, right, everybody. Welcome to a bit of live me. So, I have been busy. We've got a few thing packing, bobsies, TIFO stuff, which I will get through as I will sum up what I've been doing. I have been grinding, saying that, the bronze and silver mastery. Literally, all I did was get my other Xbox, or my old Xbox, download the FC24 FC25, sorry, Xbox One version, and then just go into friendlies, say get the goals, which I've done, 250 goals, then do that, like 20 goals a game, quit at half time on the other account because I don't need the other account because I don't really use it. And then do that repeatedly. Bit of back and forth between, I stopped to watch Grand Prix and then I stopped to watch Man City Arsenal. Bit of a joke, that game. But I don't really want to get into it. But anyway, so I've completed the first owner mastery as well. First owner, the silver squad, and the bronze squad. So, yeah. I've completed a lot of it. I've also played 10 MLS games. I was going to do that, but I just don't have the... I was going to do League Mastery as well, but I don't have the leagues for it, or enough players from the league apart from MLS. Like, I don't have enough WSL and whatever. So what I intend to do was go and play them just separately. That's what I was going to do, but I'm like, at the minute, I'm not going to bother. Didn't want to do that, but I don't really care. Now that that's all the stadium items opened and packed, I will now show you what I have worked towards. So, I made some investments because I brought Diaz at, don't think I can see it. But I brought him for 17k and I sold him for 21. So I made a like 3 or 4k profit. And then at the minute, I can't. What do I add? Add player. I brought Guru Raiden for 10k. She's now close to 20. So maybe should have invested in her more, but I just thought Diaz was going to go up more. Now, I did look into Doku because, as you would have seen previously, I did go around and starting to buy my starter team, or the team I had in mind. So I'm missing a centre back there. If you didn't really know, I haven't seen earlier, I packed Saka. So he was 60 odd K, so he's now about 65. So that's good. And then I've brought, I assume you would have seen me buying Gnabry, Savinho, and Kim and Jay. Packed around. So really what I'm looking for is to do to either pack Gnabry, Savinho, Doku, Kim and Jay, or a City centre back to really just bolster this team, or an Ortega or an Edison or something. That'd be good from this, or just a good centre back. And then evolution wise, so club member reward, I've got Gusto, who can go to an 82, well, who looks okay or quite decent. But what I really want to do, because I think I think Rico Lewis might be able to go into club member reward and then go into the octopus. But it's 50k or 750 FIFA points. And I don't know whether it's a Evo, because I think it would make him 83. And I might have to look into. Actually, he might have too much. Actually, he might have too much agility to go into it. Yeah, he's got too much agility, so never mind. So I'll probably skip out on this. For box to box, I have packed Caicedo. So it might be a him, but it depends. Because honestly, I have some other packs. So I haven't played any Rush yet, but I do to get 70. I might skip the 70,000 points and just try and get as many points as I can. But I don't know whether it refreshes. But again, I might be able to get, because I think I worked out it's roughly, if you get roughly 3,000 points a game, it's roughly 35 games a Rush, or not quite, or like 20. About 25 games a rush to 25 to 30 games a rush, depending on how many points you get. But I have unlocked World Tour Robert Sanchez, who is going to go in over Leno. I was expecting him to walk out. But he's 6'6", sweeper keeper plus, roles of far throw, footwork, cross claimer, and deflector. And then, so he does look quite good. So we'll replace Leno, and I think it's a tiny upgrade, but I don't know. So as you see, I've got 21 milestones. You might not be able to see that. I have completed 3 of those foundations. Nothing special. An anchor chem style, I might put on Trent. That's the point. I have also got some season rewards for a season player pick. So bronze squad done. So that's a rare players pack. A bunch of that. And hopefully this will give me some stuff to do. What do you call it? What is the word I'm thinking of? This will give me some of the stuff to do, say, Foundation League of Nations hybrid, that lot. It'll give me that enough stuff to do that SBCs. So I've obviously completed MLS Gold Pack. It's nothing really special. Then First Own Mastery. That's a 100k pack. as well as the finishing mastery. I've got the 100k pack there as well, and a mega pack. And then I think I'll leave the assists for a tiny bit just because it'll give me a bit more content over the future. But these are the final 4, I think. So yeah, 2 75 and a premium gold players pack. Nothing really overly special. And then we have also got, before we open the packs, the 75 plus rare gold players pack. If you'll excuse me. So, with that being said, 1 of 3 75 plus. I'll take an Onana. He's fodder. He's rating. I was hoping there for a bit of a Gnabry or a Doku, because what I've decided, I was gonna put Doku into the interest stat limits because he has more in-game stats than Savinho. But the problems I've got is Doku's 20 odd K, Savinho's 1,000 coins. So there's a huge price difference. So, and it's a lot of coins to lock away. But I feel like they'll both have issues. I think getting an Evo quite soon. Doku mainly because his pace is quite high. And I don't know. And Savinho because he would be in, say, if I wanted to put him into another one, 83. So it's like, well, if there's an 83, then cool. If he's an 83, it's like, if the max rating's 83, I'm like, okay, that's good. Upgrades their weak foot to a 4-star or what, 2-star plus 2-star in weak foot or whatever. So yeah. So I don't quite know. I would like a Doku, but I'd also like a, basically if I pack one of them first owner, like I will much rather put the first owner into the Evo than the player I've bought. Same with Gnabry, because he is the one I intend to do the Power Shot one Ultimate Edition Evolution with. Just because he does look quite good with that. And he'll have like 85 pace, 80 something shooting, Power Shot plus, decent dribbling, a decent weak foot. So I think it'll be quite a good card. I mean, if I pack a Werner or a Nunez, maybe Werner I would consider over Gnabry, but I do like a bit of Gnabry. But it depends. Oh, walkout please? Nope. Someone 80 rated plus. Mitrovic, do not care for. I mean, it'll be good for fodder. But yeah. 75 to 8 rated Rico Lewis would be nice. I'm going to go Antonio Silva. Why not? So, as I was saying, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. But yeah. It'd be nice to get someone who would fit my Evos. That's got to be Kamara, right? Yeah, it's Kamara. What rating's he? 82? Not a bad little card. No Savinho. But yeah, so if I pack Savinho or Doku first owner, I will put them in over my bought one, and I would probably keep Savinho in the club. Think of you having a mega pack. Can we get a walkout? Yes. Centre mid German Premier League. That's got to be Gundogan. Perfect. An upgrade on. Not really an upgrade actually. Double? No double. He's got magnet. Hey, Gundogan. I will very much take that. But like, this will all help. And I think with the returning what do you call this? What are they? The previous login, like FC25 rewards, pre-season rewards. That could be, I think I could get a decent amount of fodder there. Richarlison, Shadow, 8 Gnarly, and a thing. So it's that. I mean, I like how we have a duplicate storage, and I think it isn't going to take a while to fill up, but yes. So we've got 200k packs and 3 rare players packs. First one is going to be a walkout. Goalkeeper, Argentinian, and Martinez. Like again, I think I will be able to get a decent amount of fodder to do Haaland over the month. But yeah, 8 Martinez, I'll take that, an 87 rated. Lovely stuff. Reece James, a duplicate Gavi, and a Nashwing. 4 untradeable. Ah, for a split second there, I was hoping it was either Savinho, Doku, or whatever. Oh, both of these are tradable. Oh, all three of them. They can go up when she goes into duplicate storage. But yeah, so Gavi I think might be quite a good little card. Next one. No walkout, unfortunate. Left mid. It's going to be a Sadio Mane. I don't have Saudi League. He might be an okay sub off the bench. But 84 rated, 83 pace, 81 shooting, 86 dribbling. Oh, let's go. That is a big pull. And he can play right back. Oh, João Felix. Not very much, but still. And untradeable we don't care about. But that does it. Does that change the team? I don't think it does. But it might. But I don't think it does. Final rare players pack. No walkout again. Centre mid, German. D1 Arcafema. Don't know who this is. I don't really care. Hopefully it's 85, 84. That Brits. Not fussed. Savinho, Gnabry, someone Simmons, Brian Gittins. Yeah, nah. But again, so I might now have some players to think about. Whether I might do Felix instead of Gnabry or in the Power Shot Plus or whatever. I don't know yet. All depends. Anyway, 2 100k packs. First one is going to be a Team of the Week, walkout, striker, Swiss, icon. I mean, it's Larson, but we packed an icon and Shaw, so double walkout. 86 Larson, fodder, if I'm going to be honest, and a Bunny Shaw, so 286 rated, but we've packed an icon. What is going on? A shame it wasn't like a Ronaldinho or someone like that, someone good. And Elise, Savinho anywhere? No. No. Another round. No Gnabry. Why? 100. He would have been perfect tradable. Doesn't look dreadful, to be honest. Maybe somewhat usable in this stage of the game. A Douglas Luiz. No. Round, duplicate storage. Final 100k pack. Can you top it rating rating wise? No. Left back, Maccabi. We can skip right through that. A Akanji. Come on. He is the, apart from Diaz, I think he's the next most expensive. So I'm glad I've packed him. And a Gnabry. Yes. I'm happy with that because that has now confirmed my Evo for him. But a James Maddison, 4-star, 4-star. He's lost dead ball. That's interesting. Got a Kanji who has, I assume, ball playing plus and stopper plus. No playstyle pluses, which is a bit weird. But I am going to send all them to duplicate storage. List up Gnabry because he's actually up a bit from the look of it. So I made a tiny bit of profit on Gnabry, to be honest. 1,000 coins. I don't really care. There's not too much tax. And there's not too much. But ultimately, I'm happy with that starting 11. 90%, over 90% of it is theme Bobsy. So, I think we're now going to go start Gnabry for the evolution. I don't think I don't have anyone. Reece James can become an 84, and that's a solid looking card, to be fair. But I'll stick with Trent, because I might end up getting Rico Lewis. Right, Ultimate Edition Evolution. Richarlison's got not a pace, but yeah. So Gnabry would look like this. 85 pace, 87 shooting, 85 dribbling, power shot plus, magnet, technical, 86 agility, 89 balance, 5'9", can play right mid, left wing, right wing striker. So can play all along. So I think Gnabry is the one I'm going to do for my evolution for Albert. So I've got play 3 matches, win 2, and then win 3, score 3. Easy enough. Right, so we're going to jump into my first game of Rivals. Obviously, you know how I know progress through ranks, get promoted, earn rewards. So they have a, because you reach Division 5. Yeah. And we'll go into my first Rivals game. Well, this is interesting. Oh, baloney. I'm playing against 3. What's he got? Unai Simon. Got Carragher, Rashford, Palmer, Yamin Lamal, and Danjuma. Not bad La Liga team. 1-0 win. Learning online. Midfield felt a tiny bit too open for my liking. But not a dreadful way to begin my Rivals career. Or rival season, or whatever you call it. Again, I've tattooed people. It's probably slightly different to getting one. Trying to get it to work. Yeah, I don't know how it works. But, so, from the look of it, deflection feels lovely, Trent, and there's this lovely ball through, and bang, finish from Bowen. Again, I struggled a little tiny bit creativity-wise, but ultimately it's not the end of the world. First game, 85 Rivals points. Almost just under a tenth of the way there. But anyway, I'm going to leave that. Yeah, obviously Rivals, blah, blah, blah. Have completed an objective to get so-and-so. FC competitor, player Rivals coins. Rivals 200 coins, lovely stuff. Robert, thank you all for watching. Now, if you're new around here, make sure to like and subscribe. So, I'm planning on completing playing with Erling Haaland. I was talking about it, but I cut the bits out because it was just boring packs and nothing worth seeing. Let me know if you enjoyed a longer video down in the comments as well. I couldn't quite make this a 25-minute video. I made it a 31. And I will get better at highlighting the editing of gameplay. Just I haven't done it in a while, so I don't quite know what to do. And that one game was there weren't really too much going on apart from that one goal and pretty much it. I did pack up Marquinhos, but I don't think, I couldn't find it, so I don't think I recorded it. But it was tradable, and I sell him, and you'll see that in a couple of episodes' time. But yeah, I'm quite far ahead on content because I've just been recording, not really editing. But anyway, let me know what you think. Any tips, anything you'd like to see done. And I will see you in the next video.